Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers on Sunday Night Primetime. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll run. Here is the rookie out of Ole Miss. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
In danger of an opening 3 and out, they face 3rd and 10. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he will score. Xavier Leggett. Touchdown, Carolina. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. It's up and good. Panthers will race out to a quick 7-0 edge. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. They'll run it. First carry of the game for Blake Corum. And the D closes quickly. He's stopped after a gain of a yard. Princely Umanmielen is there to make the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
The Panthers will take their first timeout. And they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play. Once again, it's Corum. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards, and it's 3rd down.
Back to throw. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. side of midfield. A gain of 24 through the air. First down, L.A. On play action, he'll set up to throw. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
14 more yards.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with.
14. And the Rams first down.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now a run with Cora. It'll be a short pickup down to the 31. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the Panthers' 31-yard line.
19, Tiger, 19, Cowboy 80, 18, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
It's just a matter of time. I don't care how good you are or how good a hand you have. You are going to drop passes. It is inevitable in the NFL. But it's the guys that don't let one drop pass lead to two. They have the ability to put it behind them, move forward, and they can't wait for that next ball to be thrown their way.
Got to get this to the 25. Here's 3rd down.
Trap 60, Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Rams. Touchdown number 9 for the year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Hawk 7, back to 60, back to 60. 19, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Hawk 18, come.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. Still on his feet. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Panthers. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, at your old position, you're very familiar with that. That catch and carry, what an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
Going to return this from the 10. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Viking, 18. 72. Dragon, 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Mustang, 19.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
19 Lions. Cut 19. Cut 19. Panther 11. Panther 11. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. 19 tight. 19 go.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll throw complete to Blake Corum. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 20.
That's number 40 on the season for him. They'll come up here 1st and 10.
Los Angeles.
Running forward is Corum. He'll look forward for maybe a yard. From his interior spot, that's Derek Brown on the tackle.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Lions. Warriors 17. 18 Rattle. 18 Rattle. 18 Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60.
They'll throw out of the gun. Short pass taken in by the tight end. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch.
Dragon 60. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. Moving to his left. He'll go left side here and complete this one. They run out of the gun with Corum. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now a timeout for Carolina. That's going to be their second. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 79 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60.
He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. They gain 18 yards on that one. Good for a Rams first down.
Let's go now. 69, Hawk 70, Hawk 70, 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Tight end going in motion here. To the air now on 1st and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and Does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Warriors, 70. 18, Rattler, 18. Dragon, 60s.
Back to the air once more on second down. Nakua snags it over the middle. And the left first and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
A run on first and goal. A dive, and he's in. Blake Corum. Touchdown, Los Angeles. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Ray going to return it. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. He continues to score TDs at a remarkable rate. That's now 26 for him in 1 year.
Makes the score Panthers 21. Rams 14.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This one taken at the 7. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 79.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. So 1st and 10 here now at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll run straight ahead with Corum. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. The Panthers off to the early advantage. And will return to Charlotte in a moment. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 9. That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's catch number 80 in this campaign. And it gives his team a 1st down. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll air it out down the middle. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
On the handoff, this is Corum. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
A loss of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Dragon 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
It just seems like the offense gets in their own way, and whether it's a penalty or a drop or whatever the case may be, it's these self-inflicted wounds. They've got to stop if this unit ever wants to reach their full potential.
And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit the field of play and continue out of bounds. First carry for Chuba Hubbard. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And he is gone. 79 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. It's up and through. And the Panthers have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They bring the tight end in motion. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Now, faking the give. A dive and a catch. Incredible. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
So, Mike, you look back at the quarterback and you see that this ball is coming out of his hand and it's going to be low. And the decision's made. You've got to go down to the ground to secure the catch. First order of business. Your hands are between the ground and the ball, no matter what that looks like. And then once you secure it, you've got to roll, protect the ball. And under no circumstances can that ball move or hit the ground. And how often do we see a great catch overturned on replay? So it's not easy, but you get paid to catch them all.
Now they'll set up to throw. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Now some movement up front, flags down, mistake-filled first half continues. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. As he's done so often this season, it's another sack, and he is up to 15 now on the year. This is taken at the 25. And this will not turn out to be a good return. Forced backwards, and they get him out of bounds. A run here with Wilson. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 9. That one taken in. That's Teteroa McMillan. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Not just a first down, but reception number 70 on the season.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hey,
On the run, it's Wilson. Hunting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 7.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70 range, 70 range. 18, Pioneer. Dragon, 60.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And 3.
Let's go now. 19, 18, 70.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Back with more from Charlotte. After this, 3rd down, 3 to go.
Let's go. Take go.
On the ground, here's Wilson. And he's going to have a Panthers first down. I do believe he's going to get it by about a yard on 3rd and 3.
At the 40-yard line.
Ready, ready. Buffalo 18. 7 Pioneer. 7. Ready. 19. 70 Lion.
Back to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
18 card. 18 card. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle. Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
And he will score! Touchdown, Carolina. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. They'll start this on the ground with Coral. And he'll move this ahead for about 4 yards. Trevin Wallace in on the tackle.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
First down, Rams.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down. Now a timeout Rams, that's number 2, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They'll try a run it here with Cora. 15-yard pickup there. First down, L.A. Rams use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. First and 10.
19, Tiger, 19.
He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. The next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
Throwing now from the gun. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. The Rams going to turn things over to the field goal unit. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Rams are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And at this point, they need all the points they can get. So kudos to them coming away with 3 before the half. But I think they're going to need an overall better performance offensively going forward if they plan on pulling off this second half comeback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Go.
Now this looks like a design run. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
To kick off for Carolina.
Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. On the ground, it's Cora to start the drive. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. That's a dozen for number 12, and he's got a first down as well.
First down. A gain of 12. And the Rams first down.
60 Eagles.
Throwing now on first and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Second down, Cora. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 And sets up third down.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
Throwing now on third and long. Now a shot here, deep middle. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. Punt team headed out for the Rams. And this will not be returnable as this kick will go out of bounds. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy, check go.
On the ground, it's Wilson. He'll manage only a couple. He's brought down by Kobe Turner.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 23-yard line.
2nd and 7.
Let's go. Panthers, 79 Broncos.
That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Here's 1st and 10. They'll throw out of the gun. Check this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll look to throw again. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Chuba Hubbard, the man he was looking for. And third down coming up.
Dragon 60, 70 Rangers, 70, 19 Lions, 70, Rambo 80.
He'll look to throw. Pass is caught by Gray, right side. The second effort going to get him the first down. Looked like he might be stopped short, but he was able to break free and take it beyond the marker.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cougar 19. Check, check, check. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw yet again. Once he bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Kinchins. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. Here comes Cora. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
At the 40-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
They'll stay on the ground with Cora. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. That's Carlton Davis bringing an end to that one.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
On 1st and 10, it's Cora. Ooh. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. Good for a Rams 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Rams.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And even though you're facing a big deficit, I still think this is the right decision. At some point, you do have to start forcing the ball to make something happen, but you can't be reckless. So I think this would have been more on the reckless side, and certainly a good decision. Maintain possession of the ball.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cora. But he goes nowhere. Call doesn't pan out. It's going to bring up 4th down.
At the 7-yard line. It's a gain of 1 yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Needing the tough yards, they'll go with their fullback. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, L.A.
Yeah, this is not a big surprise here, Mike. You're down big. It's the 4th quarter. You have no choice but to go for it here on 4th down, maintain possession, and they were able to come through.
Extra point attempt still to come. He gets it to go, and the Rams are able to edge a bit closer. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Wilson, putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd down, they need 7. They'll look to throw. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And now Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
15 yards. That's good for a Panthers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Let's go. Trap 60, trap 60. Come 19, come 19.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Dragon 60. Warriors 70. Buffalo 18. 18 Rattlers.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. He's got it at the 7, and he will get into the end zone. Cuba Hubbard, touchdown, Panthers. He's got another one, his second touchdown of the evening. The extra point, up and good. Panthers will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. On the ground, it's Coro. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Once again, it's Coro. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap. Not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Brings up second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run the toss to Coro. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to third down.
Taken down at the 41. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Trap 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Rams first down. Going to have it by plenty. Huge gainer on fourth down. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
These edge Edge rushers, they are judged by their sack totals, Mike. They love to rush the passer. But they have responsibilities in the run game as well. Great job here, keeping it to no gain.
Let's go now. Hawks, Nike, 18.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. That is caught. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Rams. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
18, Rattler, 18, Rattler. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. So down 2 scores, they're going to roll the dice here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
If they don't come up with this, the game is over. But now, anything can happen. You've got plenty of time, down 3. The first job, make sure you at least get the ball in field goal range to force overtime. But if the opportunity presents, try to win this thing in regulation.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 6 Buffalo, 18. 19, Pioneer.
That is Ferguson in motion. Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay. Back to throw. He's got a man wide open, the tight end, complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. His 8th reception of the game, and good for a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That'll be caught by the running back, Davis. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Ground ball 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Mustang 19. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 79 Broncos. Check up.
Back to the air one more time. Plus to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
The RPO. That one is complete. We have an injured player for the Rams on the field. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. 2 plays at their disposal, but they'd love to get it right here on third and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. And he'll be forced to throw that one away. Excellent work defensively. It took away all the options, and now it is fourth and goal.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Field goal would only do so much. They need a touchdown to close the gap. It is fourth down and goal.
70 Lions. 19 tight, 19 tight. 19 Lions.
They'll try to run. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a fourth down, fourth quarter stand, and forces a turnover on downs.
So the offense finds themselves in a tough situation. They're down by 2 scores late in this game. They know this is a prime opportunity. They need to play for a touchdown, and instead the defense makes a huge stand, and they got a chance now to close this game out.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 5-yard line.
Here's a second and 6. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Over the middle, he's got the gap. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. They get 12 yards on that pass. It's good for a Panther first down. They'll drop to throw. He'll find his running back, Wilson. So, right out of the 2-minute break, we get a timeout used by the defense with 1:56 to go. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Right back to Wilson. He's got it again. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's a Carolina first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Headed left, buying time. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So you find yourself playing with a 2-score lead. Of course, it goes without saying, Mike, you don't want to take any unnecessary risks. The primary reads weren't there, works through his progression, move on to the next play, and just throw that ball away.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down. They'll throw out of the gun. That's hard. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? Third and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And that will lead to a second down. He'll look to throw. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll be third down. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On fourth down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. Here's first and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Going up top. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Carry here for Wilson. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Down and 14.
From his end zone, he'll throw it on 3rd and long. He's got his man. That's Legette. Still on the move. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Panthers are going to extend their lead.
Panthers 52, Rams 30.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. He's going to air this one out. And that final throw here is intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And the Panthers are going to come up with the late turnover, but it will only matter to the stat keepers. This ball game is over. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. It was a game played in a driving rainstorm, but they would not let the field or the conditions deter them in any way. They're going to come away from here with a well-earned victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.